I'm here with Graham Fink, Chief Creative Officer, Ogilvy China. You've had a long and very distinguished career. Since you began in this industry, what has changed fundamentally? What is different now?
I think a lot of things have changed, but I think the trick is to just constantly be evolving. It's like a good brand, you know, you've just got to look at what's going on and you've got to keep updating yourself.
How can you tell something that is a flash in the pan or a fundamental change?
You've got to look at your audience and look at what people are doing. I mean, 10 years ago, people didn't, walk around with like doing this all the time, and you see that happening everywhere. You know, the mobile phone has replaced the dog. Is now a man's best friend. It's just become so much a part of our life. And the other thing, I think we have to be very good editors these days, because there is so much content out there. We're overloaded with information. I mean, they say there's over now 6,000 commercial messages every day that we're exposed to. You have to be quite picky.
So in terms of a creative approach to get through those 6,000 messages, to be the one message that people hear, what is the secret?
Well, I think you've got to really engage with people. If you look at it, it's taken millions of years for man to evolve, and it's going to take millions more years for man to vary. And we still want the same basic things. Everyone wants to be loved, everyone wants to be successful, everyone wants to be heard. Getting people's attention is the same thing. If you're boring, people aren't going to listen to you.
But you now have to do it across all of these different platforms.
Yeah, well, what I love about, say, digital is it's thrown creativity a whole bunch of new lifelines. It's saying, hey, look, there's all this other stuff to try out. When I started, if you were doing a 30-second TV commercial, that was it. It was 30 seconds. Now we can have so much more fun. We can be a lot more creative, a lot more expressive. Really good creative people can do anything. I think now you need to be a total creative. You need to have a total understanding of everything, of budgets, of how link tests work, of focus groups. You need to understand digital, social media, the whole thing, and actually how you can engage with the other people in your agency. That's a big part of it too. Especially if you're a creative director, it's about getting the best out of everyone too. If you want to use the orchestra analogy, it's about getting the best out of that violinist and the guy playing the kettle drums to someone playing the triangle, and it's about bringing them all together.
Great. We look forward to lots of good music going forward. Thank you, Graham.
Thank you very much.